Hi, I'm Cecilia. If you're like me, you probably never thought about making healthcare decisions for yourself, let alone for your parents or loved ones. Well, you're not alone. I never thought about these things until one day when my dad, who had been in poor health in recent years, collapsed at home and we had to rush him to the hospital. He was unconscious and the doctor said he was getting worse. In fact, his condition had deteriorated to the extent that he might require assistance with breathing. This incident really shocked us. We felt so helpless and stressed. We were at a loss as to what to decide on for our dad.
Any change?
No.
I'm going to get some food.
Kale, that's not well. The doctor wants to know what we'd like to do next.
Can't we decide when he gets better?
He might not get better.
So they're not going to do anything.
Well, he's weak.
What about the ventilator?
The doctor says there are several options.
So, what do they suggest?
Well, they'd like to hear from us.
You know him better than I do. What will you want?
I don't know. What do you think?
You don't put it on me, okay?
I'm not. Look, Kale. The doctor says it's not getting any better. We have to discuss this. It's not going to go away, you know.
What about Mum?
Look at her. I don't even know how to tell her. We were confused. We were scared. How were we to know what types of treatment Dad would have wanted in his unconscious state? Who talks about these things? When you need to, it's always too late. Thankfully for us, Dad got better. And together with a trained facilitator, we managed to discuss important care issues and make for him what they call an advanced care plan.
So, Mr. Tan, now that you know what a respirator is, how do you feel about it?
I'm not very sure.
Have you had past experience of families or friends who were very ill and had to be on a respirator?
Yeah, my brother,
Tell me about him.
they put him on this life support and they were doing so much to him, you know. Surgery, radio treatment, I don't know what.
He had cancer.
And you felt he was suffering?
Yeah, he wasn't himself anymore. And to me, that's not living.
So, what is living well to you?
Char kway teow and soybean milk with plenty of sugar. Seriously, I don't want to be that wrinkly shell of a man who doesn't know his left from his right. And when that day comes and I'm no longer me, what's the point of hanging in there?
These are good things to know. So, what else is important for you?
My wife, my kids, and my grandkids.
You don't have grandkids.
Not yet, lah. If I'm going to go, all I want to know is that my family is happy and Mama Tan is well taken care of.
You're not going to go, Dad. Don't talk like that.
This son of mine thinks I'm going to live forever.
Well, it's okay. Nobody likes to talk about it. But it's so much better if you let them know what you want rather than to let them guess about it.
Yeah, we don't want to go through that again.
Well, Mr. Tan, Cecilia has made some decisions for you previously. Would you like her to continue to be in that role when you're no longer able to speak for yourself?
She's a good girl and she's responsible.
And you need to ask if she knows you well enough to make decisions for you. if she knows your preferences, your values, and what is important for you. And she will also need to be able to make decisions for you in a crisis.
Well, I think she knows what to do.
Actually, she will know only if you tell her. Well, Cecilia, this is a difficult task. Are you prepared to be your father's voice when he's no longer able to speak for himself?
I think so. But I don't want to make the wrong decision.
It's not about the right or wrong decision. It's about what he prefers. Sometimes what he prefers may not be what you want. Are you able to honor his preferences?
I think so.
You see, she always listened to the father. Not like that one over there.
At least I admit it.
So, Cecilia, it's important to hear what your father has to say now. Mr. Tan, in the event that your condition deteriorates, what would you like Cecilia to do for you?
Ask the mother.
Papa!
Kidding, I'm just kidding.
Dad loves to joke, but we did spend a few sessions talking about what he wants together with the help of a trained advanced care planning facilitator. We talked about what living well meant to him and what his goals and values of care were. He also made me his substitute decision maker because we both felt that I would be able to honor his preferences should he be unable to speak for himself. Such conversations aren't easy. My brother didn't want to talk about it. Does anyone really? You can never be emotionally prepared for when it happens, but it will happen. His was?
They asked him what to do.
Dad told us his preferences. We know what he would have wanted.
I'm gonna get a soybean.
Is he going to get better?
He's only going to get worse, I'm afraid. He's not going to make it. Well, there's still this one other thing that we could try. It's called a BiPAP. We use a mask to put over his face, and the machine will deliver oxygen to him. It may still help him to breathe.
He wouldn't want that. He would want to be home with us.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We made an advanced care plan. Dad made it very clear. He wants to spend his last days at home with us.
Okay then, we'll help you to make arrangements to take him home.
Thanks. No one wants to talk about the end, but from my experience, it really helped. I didn't feel the burden that I was doing something wrong, and I could care for my father the way he wanted. From your conversations, you might find that what you thought your loved ones want is different from what they prefer. But at least you get to fulfill their wishes with peace of mind. I would advise everyone to start talking to your family members. Find out what living well means to them and what their care preferences are, and who they like to appoint as their substitute decision maker should they be unable to speak for themselves. Such conversations aren't easy, but my dad had always taken care of us, and it came time for me to find out how I could take care of him. We started advanced care planning, and I became his substitute decision maker. What about you?